From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Arnab Goswami on The Debate at 9. Presented by Renault Quid. Powered by MP Birla Cement, Siska Wires and Cables, and Rado.
Good evening and welcome. 10 years back, a little after this time, I broke the news of a shootout in the Trident Hotel in South Mumbai. That first news flash cascaded, and in 10 minutes we realized that it wasn't a shootout, but actually it was a bloody massacre organized by the enemy nation of Pakistan. I remember a lot tonight. I remember 72 hours of reporting in an atmosphere that had been numbed by a sense of disbelief. Disbelief that Pakistan actually hated India so much, that we were so vulnerable to their evil, that radicalization had crossed a level where killers on a boat found targets arranged for them by Pakistani generals and then, like trained robots, executed the killing. Yes, we were in disbelief. I remember the NSG surrounding the Taj. You remember the pictures too, I'm sure. I remember the pictures of the Taj burning. And I remember the inability to react when it was all over. I also remember the anger that stayed within. And tonight I know that the pseudos want us to forget, that the pseudos want us to forgive, but we can neither forgive nor can we forget. Certainly not a country which on the 10th anniversary of 26/11 has decided to celebrate the day. Pakistan is celebrating 26/11, and there has never been a greater time to teach them a lesson than now. That's debate number 1 tonight, viewers, on this 26/11, 10 years after. And at 10 o'clock today, viewers, debate number 2, a 5 lakh rally, a 25 lakh warning, communal polarization of a kind that is scary. Debate number 3, what's liberal about the politics of abuse? The Prime Minister's family dragged in a way that is absolutely unacceptable. That's debate number 3. And here are the headlines this Monday evening on The Debate tonight. After a decade of denial and lies, Pakistani officially celebrates 26/11. Top Pakistan minister is chief guest at the Hafiz Saeed sponsored 26/11 celebrations in Lahore.
भाइयों बहनों, हिंदुस्तान कभी भी 26/11 को भूलेगा नहीं और 26/11 के गुनहगारों को हम मौके की तलाश में हैं.
On the 10th anniversary of 26/11, the Prime Minister says India will strike at the right time. After Sena showdown, PFI's political arm wades into the Ayodhya debate.
कि अगर आप 5 लाख के वहां पर लाके इकट्ठा लोगों को करने की बात कर सकते हैं, हमारे अंदर इतना दम है, खुद एसडीपीआई में तनहा इतना दम मौजूद है कि हम 25 लाख लोगों को अयोध्या में इकट्ठा कर सकते हैं.
Hardline Islamic group threatens to gather 25 lakh people in Ayodhya. Those who question the VHP are silent tonight. After his mother, they drag in his father. Prime Minister slams the politics of abuse. And ladies and gentlemen, on this very day, 10 years ago, 10 heavily armed Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorists unleashed bloodshed on the streets of Mumbai for over 72 hours. In the last 3,652 days, we have sent dossier after dossier after dossier, presented proof after proof, thrown testimony after testimony, only to get lies and denials from Pakistan. Tonight, on the 10th anniversary of 26/11, they actually dropped their mask. They officially acknowledged, they officially celebrated 26/11, they celebrated the killers of 166 Indians.
On the debate tonight, Pakistan officially honors 2611 terrorists. Ten years since the Mumbai attacks, 166 killed on Indian soil. A decade later, the men responsible are free in Pakistan.
भाइयों बहनों, हिंदुस्तान कभी भी 26/11 को भूलेगा नहीं और 26/11 के गुनहगारों को हम मौके की तलाश में हैं।
As India remembered 2611 victims across the border, Pakistan was celebrating the killers.
एक अजमल कसाब के नाम पर एक बंदा इंडियन रॉ ने, इंडियन एस्टेब्लिशमेंट ने पकड़कर पूरी दुनिया के सामने रखा कि ISI का ड्रामेटाइज ये पूरे का पूरा इवेंट था।
That was Pakistan Minister Fayaz ul Hasan Chauhan giving the terrorists he shields and shares the stage with. Seen in this video is Abdul Rahman Makki, brother-in-law of Hafiz Saeed, the 2611 mastermind.
The Makki was also there on stage.
Just he was just a guest, just like me. The basic function was the opening ceremony. Opening ceremony of a book.
On 2611 anniversary, this visual vindicates India. Pakistan is celebrating the Mumbai attackers.
26 November 2008, Mumbai was deeply wounded. When terrorism rose its ugly head and shook the very existence of humanity.
You know, one Indian is equal to a million Pakistanis, but on this panel we've got 3 Indians and 6 Pakistanis because each one of you can take 6 of them on. General G.D. Bakshi, General S.P. Sinha, Sushant Sareen, and my friend and dear colleague Major Gaurav Arya. And from the Pakistani side, Kamar Chima and Omar Altaf from Islamabad, Air Marshal Abid Rao and Mohammad Sadiq Mirza, who's a lawyer from Karachi. Raja Rizwan Abbasi is the lawyer for Zakir Rahman Lakhvi, the terrorist. And Munib Qadir is a political analyst from Lahore. Now, Gaurav, today as we mourn the loss of 166 lives in the Mumbai attacks that took place exactly 10 years ago, today as we pay our respects to all those heroes who took on the Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorists, Pakistan shed all its inhibitions, Gaurav, and officially acknowledged the 2611 attackers, supported them in a public forum. A high-profile minister of the Imran Khan government attended the function. Makki was there, the terrorist planner was there. And they basically, in short, they decided to celebrate 2611. Till now, consistently, I'd like to say this, viewers, that till now at least, Pakistan would officially deny 2611. Till now, the difference was, till now, Pakistan would say, we are sorry for 2611, we are sorry it happened. Till now, Pakistan also accepted that these terrorists were part of the planning of 2611 and had imposed and accepted UN, US-based sanctions, UN sanctions on these individuals. These were designated terrorists. They actually said at one point of time, we'll stop the financing for Hafiz Saeed, and hence they acknowledged the role of the Lashkar-e-Toiba in this entire episode. But today, Gaurav, Pakistan decided to say that we will celebrate 2611. You have to be a bunch of barbarians to do this. But you also have to be a bunch of fairly shameless barbarians without inhibitions. I don't know of any government in the entire world which feels a sense of pride in acknowledging its role in a terrorist attack. And to put this matter into perspective, I'd like to remind Abid Rao that 10 years back and 9 years back and 8 years back, he would come on my programs when he comes in and he would say, I'm so sorry, our country is misguided. Wrong kinds of people have entered the body politics of our country. These people are termites. They said this before. Will you stop freaking out, Omar Altaf? I'm still speaking. Abid Rao would come on the program and he would say that I find it unacceptable that my country has been taken over by terrorists. But today the difference is that people like Abid Rao will fall in line and say we celebrate 26/11. And therefore my question is, and the opening round is of Gaurav Arya, and then you can wait your turn to speak. We know how to deal with you. I think Modi has said it quite clearly that we will find a way to punish you once again properly. We know the bashing Pakistanis like, you'll get it from us. But please tell me, Gaurav, tell me, Omar, speak when you're spoken to. Gaurav, tell me, is there any other country in the world which has actually celebrated a terrorist attack? I don't find any other instance. Is there anywhere in the world where they've said, Humne kiya, we carried out a terrorist attack and we'll justify it now? Gaurav.
Arnab, Pakistan is not a country so much as a mindset. ये थोड़ा सा दिमागी फतूर है, ये बीमारी है दिमाग की इन लोगों में. Even North Korea, the basket case that it is, even North Korea has a little bit of a shame in admitting that it carries out all these covert and clandestine activities which border on terrorism. Pakistan, you have a minister from Imran Khan's cabinet going on stage, sitting with the people who were both directly and indirectly responsible for the death of 166 Indians. And it is so shameful. It is so shameful. क्या आप लोगों को, सर एक बात बताइए, क्या आप लोगों को जरा सी भी शर्म नहीं है कि आप अपनी आने वाली नस्लों को कौन से हीरोज दे रहे हैं? आपके हीरोज हाफिज सईद होंगे, आपके बच्चों के हीरोज हाफिज सईद होंगे. जस्ट थिंक व्हाट यू आर डूइंग. आप अपने मुल्क को आग लगा रहे हैं, आप अपने मुल्क को आग लगा चुके हैं. जो इंडिया ने सफर करा, वो तो इंडिया ने सफर करा, उसका हिसाब हम कर लेंगे. लेकिन यू हैव पुट योर किड्स ऑन द रॉन्ग पाथ. You have spoiled generations in Pakistan. The greatest security risk to Indians security. सर एक बात बताइए, इंडियन सिक्योरिटी की बात अलग करिए. आपके बंदे आते हैं, जियो टीवी ने कवर करा था, आई नो द नेम ऑफ द पाकिस्तानी चैनल, मैंने खुद देखा है. जियो टीवी कवर्ड इट. जियो टीवी took the camera to कसाब्स हाउस. उन्होंने बोला कि जियो टीवी वो चैनल है, मैं नेम कर रहा हूं. जियो टीवी ने बोला ये कसाब का घर है सामने, अजमल कसाब का. आईएसआई ने उनको गायब कर दिया कुछ समय के बाद उसके पेरेंट्स को वहां से. नहीं सर, मैं I think you are raising a very good point, and GD Bakshi, one minute, GD Bakshi. देखो Omar, speak in a normal voice. You know, when you shriek like that, this Pakistani shrieking. Don't shriek.
Come to the
Don't
argument.
speak in this high-pitched, shrieky tone.
My voice.
Speak properly. Speak properly.
You're shouting.
Speak like a gentleman.
I am speaking.
What are you behaving like?
I am speaking.
Like a rowdy.
Don't teach me etiquettes.
Behaving like a rowdy on Indian television.
You need to defend your country better. That's my argument.
You don't have an argument. When you learn something properly, then when you enunciate and speak properly, speak to me. Don't speak like a Pakistani.
Conducting a debate on the Indian failure.
Don't
to
speak like a Pakistani. Listen to me now.
I am a Pakistani, so I will speak like a Pakistani.
I presume it's apparent. Now the question is this: कि GD Bakshi, ये बेशरम बेहया जो ये लोग हैं, जो 10 साल पहले सारी दुनिया को
गालियां दें, बात करें, डिबेट करें.
मैं देखिए उमर जी, मैं ये गाली नहीं दे रहा हूं, मैं डिस्क्राइब कर रहा हूं आप लोगों को. डिस्क्राइब कर रहा हूं.
आप बेशरम कहें, ये कहें, मैं आपको इससे 100 बातें ऊपर कह सकता हूं, मगर बात ये कि आप 26/11
मैंने टेररिस्ट को बेशरम और बेहया कहा.
कितने सारे लोग मारे गए,
आप जरा रिलैक्स
तमाशा देखते रहे.
ओके, रिलैक्स. नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज,
डिबेट है साहब, आपकी स्पीच सुनने
हम तो आपके साथ हैं. We condole the losses of Indians.
Keep quiet, you condole the loss. Your minister went and celebrated 26/11 today. Don't talk rubbish with me.
No, he didn't go.
He went there.
Celebrated. It's been 10 years.
He went there and celebrated. Don't test our patience.
The only killers are only glorified in India.
GD Bakshi, tell me. GD Bakshi, tell me. GD Bakshi, along with GD Bakshi,
जनाब राय साहब, थोड़ा सा अगर आप इजाजत दे तो मैं भी ये नाचीज भी कुछ कह ले. थैंक यू. देखिए साहब, आप लोगों की फितरत है कि आप लोग दूसरी साइड को वहां तक पुश करते हैं जबकि वो आपके ऊपर टूट के ना पड़े। आपने 1971 में भी यही किया था। आपकी जो अपनी प्रॉब्लम थी आपने हमारे सर मड़ी, 10 करोड़ रिफ्यूजी हमारे ऊपर थोप दिए, जो कि पार्टीशन के जमाने में भी इतने रिफ्यूजी नहीं आए थे जितने आपने धकेले हमारी तरफ।
तो
आपने हमें मजबूर किया। आप यू टुक अस टू द पॉइंट वेयर वी हैड नो अदर ऑप्शन बट टू टीच यू अ लेसन। यू लॉस्ट हाफ योर कंट्री। योर कंट्री इज नाउ टॉटरिंग। Economically, you are facing ruin. Please stop and ponder. Can you afford a war? You will be flushed down the tube of history. आप एक भिखारी का बेगिंग बोल लेके सऊदी अरेबिया के पास गए हैं, चीन के पास गए हैं, IMF के पास जा रहे हैं। अगर आपके साथ आधी जंग भी हो गई कारगिल के बराबर, आपकी इकोनॉमी विल बी फ्लश्ड डाउन द ट्यूब ऑफ हिस्ट्री। जरा कभी चैन से इत्मीनान से बैठकर इस पे रिफ्लेक्ट करें। आपके लिए बहुत इसमें लेसन्स हैं। 71 को मत अपने सर बुलाइए।
मैं आज
71 को मत बुलाइए।
I want to remind GD Bakshi, with your permission, the person on the other side, his name is Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao, once used to be a moderate man, and now, like all radicalized elements in Pakistan, has become unfortunately extremely radicalized himself. But I want to remind him today, I want to remind him that in 2009 and 2008 after the incident, and in 2010 and 11 and up to 2012, Gaurav Arya, let me tell you, up to 2012, this man on television today, Abid Rao, would come with his head bowed whenever we spoke about terrorist groups, and he would say, I hate this, I apologize. This is not the direction my country should take. We should not be taken over by terrorists. We should not be taken over by radicalized elements. He said, I feel sorry. He used to say, I feel sorry that these groups have got so much influence in this country till 2012. I don't know what happened to him in the last couple of years. Now he actually supports terrorist groups. He is unapologetic for them. At that point of time, people like him would say that saner elements in Pakistan, including the National Security Advisor, M.A. Durrani, which this person on the other side, Omar Altaf, the political illiterate, does not know. M.A. Durrani had said it was in Pakistan's supreme national interest to admit that that Kasab is a Pakistani citizen before others speak about it. Otherwise, we will be left with no option but to own it up. Durrani said Kasab is a Pakistani. And today, that fool, that information minister says, no, he's from Uttar Pradesh. I wish today this man on television still had a conscience, Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao. Was there a different person speaking then? Or is it a different person on television tonight? You tell me. Air Marshal, be true to yourself.
Now let me speak.
Be true to yourself.
Let me speak, Arnab.
And Sushant and others can speak after that.
I still do not approve any kind of terrorism.
Oh yeah, that's why your government celebrated it today. That's why your minister from the Imran Khan government shared a stage with one of those terrorists. What are you talking about?
I will not support him. I will not agree with him.
Then why are they doing it? Then tell the gentleman. Then tell the gentleman on the other side from Pakistan. Then have the guts. I'm sorry. No, then Abid Rao, no.
Let's debate.
No, we'll debate. But first tell Omar Altaf and Qamar Cheema to understand and accept that Kasab was a damn Pakistani. Let them have the courage to say he's a Pakistani.
Last week,
that the person was a Pakistani. Tell them that. Tell them that the Kasab was a Pakistani. Tell your panelists in Pakistan that there was a Pakistani.
I feel sorry. You didn't give me a chance to,
you tell a fellow Pakistani to stop lying.
They were pure civilians, unarmed. There is no reason for them to be killed, Similar, that remains unanswered.
You tell. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. I need Omar Altaf on the other side along with Kamar Chima. And let the truth be told, at least on this anniversary of 26/11. I'm sorry. Marshal, I put a challenge to you today. I put a challenge to you today. First you tell me. First you tell me on this 26/11 anniversary. No, sir. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting you right now because there are two Pakistanis sitting in Islamabad tonight. There are two Pakistanis sitting in Islamabad tonight. Tell those two Pakistanis to first accept that Kasab was a Pakistani. Tell those two Pakistanis to first accept that Kasab was a Pakistani. You tell them. Was Kasab a Pakistani? Tell them. Tell them that on television tonight. Tell them whether Kasab was a Pakistani.
Arnab,
tell them. Tell them that Kasab was a Pakistani. Tell them. Sir, I'm sorry. Sir, I'm sorry. Fundamentals are being questioned tonight. Say that Kasab was a Pakistani.
The way you are conducting a show.
Was he a Pakistani? Don't teach me how to conduct the show. Don't teach me how to conduct the show. I'm asking you, was Kasab a Pakistani? Was Kasab a Pakistani?
You even don't know how to.
Was Kasab a Pakistani?
You even don't know the.
Are Kamar Chima, was Kasab a Pakistani?
You don't have the basic ethics.
Kamar Chima, you duplicitous, double-faced hypocrite. Was Kasab a Pakistani? Was Kasab a Pakistani or not? Gaurav Arya is not being able to answer a basic question. These Pakistanis are the most confused people I know. Was Kasab a Pakistani? Was Kasab a Pakistani? Was Kasab a Pakistani?
The largest human rights
was Kasab a Pakistani?
And yet you have
was Kasab a Pakistani? Simple question tonight. I'll repeat it a zillion times. Watch it, viewers. Three Pakistanis unable to conclude whether Kasab was a Pakistani. Was he a Pakistani?
We have taught you people.
Was Kasab a Pakistani? Stop jabbering. Stop jabbering. I'll be rude with you next. Was Kasab a Pakistani?
This is how it is happening.
Kamar Chima, I told your fellow I told Omar Altaf, stop shrieking in that high-pitched voice. Listen to me. Was Kasab a Pakistani? You tell me. Stop shrieking. Stop shrieking. Answer me factually. Was Kasab a Pakistani? Was Kasab a Pakistani? Was Kasab a Pakistani?
Billion population.
Was Kasab a Pakistani? Was Kasab a Pakistani? Was Kasab a Pakistani?
If in totality and collectively, one has to see the goons in big number, the only countries on our eastern side. I wish you people actually. There is no. I can't see a normal person in this debate from India. I can't see a normal person.
Kamar Chima.
Indian media.
Kamar Chima. Kamar Chima. Kamar Chima. Kamar Chima. I'll tell you. I think both Pakistanis should not speak at the same time. Kamar Chima, I'm addressing you. Kamar Chima, I'm addressing you. You're saying there is no normal person on this debate. और जो आपका सगा भाई था अजमल कसाब वो नॉर्मल था 166 हिंदुस्तानियों को मार दिया कितनी औरतों को बेवा कर दिया लोगों के घर के बच्चे मर गए ये सब कुछ हो गया आप कहते हैं कि नॉर्मल यहाँ पे कोई डिबेट में नहीं है यू एक्सपेक्ट पीपल टू बी नॉर्मल हाउ वुड यू फील जिस दिन एपीएस पेशावर में उन बेगुनाह बच्चों की मौत हुई थी और आपके पाले हुए सांपों ने आप ही के घर के बच्चों को काटा था विद इन 24 hours your fighter jets took off your artillery opened up and you killed people in North Waziristan और हमारा केस सालों साल आपकी कोर्ट पे चल रहा है और आपको कुछ है नहीं कहने के लिए आप कहते हैं this is literature you say India has not provided proof what proof did you get in 24 hours जिस दिन APS पेशावर का अटैक हुआ अगले दिन you start killing people you started hanging people who were there आपको 24 घंटे में तब प्रूफ मिल गया क्योंकि आपके घर के बच्चे मरे थे जब हमारे घर के बच्चे मरते हैं तब आपको 10 साल में प्रूफ नहीं मिलता what are you talking about
your Bollywood face which is a better face to be like their entire Indian face
सुनिए एक तो आई थिंक यू शुड स्टॉप स्पीकिंग नॉनसेंस योर कंट्री स्टैंड्स डिस्क्रेडिटेड यू आर डिस्क्रेडिटिंग इट फर्दर बाय स्पीकिंग अबाउट बॉलीवुड एंड सच थिंग्स ओके वी आर स्पीकिंग अबाउट अ सीरियस टॉपिक 166 पीपल हैव डाइड किल्ड बाय पाकिस्तानी हैंड्स कैसे लोग हैं आप शर्म लिहाज सब बेच खा गए
शर्म तो नहीं है मैं I now invite Sushant Sareen to debate I welcome Sushant Sareen to debate with Mohammad Sadiq Mirza while I ask Mohammad Sadiq Mirza Abid Rao you used to bow your head down and apologize in the name of 26/11 how many times Abid Rao how many times have you apologized to me how many times have you apologized to me for 26/11
even today I felt sorry
then apologize
offered my condolences
apologize
again, because it's an anniversary
apologize again no you used to
people.
no Abid Rao
I will apologize when the court says yes Hafiz Saeed is responsible
then why did you apologize in 8 9 10 11 12 how many times have you apologized so far Abid Rao how many times in the past have you apologized for me Were you not sincere then?
I don't count time.
Were you not sincere then, or are you
I was
scared?
sincere to my country then, I'm sincere
Or has your
today.
country changed too much?
No, my country may change anything.
Or have
I'm
you
an
become
independent
scared?
man, I will give you my opinion.
Or have you become lily-livered?
He's got a call from
And
ISI.
spineless.
What is that?
Lily-livered and spineless means
I don't
without any
understand
conviction.
your these fancy terms.
No, it's not fancy term.
No,
it means a person who is
fully convinced that
it
you
means
are
a
doing
person
it
who is
here
a coward.
and we are alleged to do it in your country.
It means a person who is a coward. That's what it means. It's not a fancy
My
term.
recent attack on Chinese consulate, the mastermind is in Delhi hospital. We have shown you his
that's
picture.
what.
We
Yeah.
have shown you
Anyway,
that
now
this-
my question is. I remember.
Promoting Brahma
I remember,
Mukti.
viewers.
He's
I'll
traveling
tell
on
you
Indian
about. I'll tell you about Abid Rao. Abid Rao used to apologize to me, and Sushant Sareen and Mohammad Siddiq
Don't
Mirza
take
can
any
come in on the
unnecessary
debate.
pleasure out of that.
I take
It's a
no
very
pleasure.
serious matter.
I tell you that Nawaz Sharif said on the 12th of May 2018. He says, terrorist organizations are active on our soil in our country, inside the borders of Pakistan. You can call them non-state actors or anything, but why should we allow these terrorists in Pakistan to cross the border and kill 150 people in Mumbai? And Nawaz Sharif went on to say, explain it to me, why we allow terrorist groups to cross the border and kill 150 people in Mumbai. Why can't we complete the trial? He called the bluff, Mohammad Siddiq Mirza. Now you tell me,
if I call,
don't let Mirza speak for himself. Let Mirza speak for himself. Why are you giving back up?
Check this.
Let him speak for himself. Did
So you
Nawaz
are
Sharif say that or not?
Very selective.
Did Durrani say that
statements.
or not? Sushant is debating with Mohammad Siddiq Mirza. Sushant Sareen and Mohammad Siddiq Mirza.
Consulate attack 4 days back. The mastermind is in Delhi. Why don't you? He's a Pakistani guy. Why
Let him
don't you hand
speak.
him over to us?
Are we on the TV channel or we are on the street fighting in the streets? It's a fish market.
It's a fish market like always.
Kindly speak wisely.
You know Mohammad Siddiq Mirza.
Yes.
You know Mohammad Siddiq Mirza, I like to give Pakistanis a piece of their mind. Piece of my mind. And
Yes.
especially on 26/11, I intend to do it. Point number one. Point number two, the people who are speaking like that in a fish market are sitting there in Karachi. Point number three, please accept.
Yes.
Tell me whether Kasab was a Pakistani. Was Kasab a Pakistani, Mr.
Kasab
Mirza?
was an Indian. By your press.
You liar.
By your press, your media. Born in Faridkot. The man who published
tell me,
this has
Mr.
been sacked and removed from his post.
Sushant sir, Abid Rao, control yourself.
Because Bush is our Pakistani.
Otherwise, I'll pull out tapes of yours apologizing to me. I'll pull out tapes of yours, Abid Rao, apologizing to me. I'll pull out all your old tapes. You'll be embarrassed. How many times you apologized to me
No,
for
I'm not
26/11?
embarrassed. I hated terrorists then, I hate them today.
No, you don't.
They will not be
No, you
allowed to
don't. You
operate
don't have a
here or,
spine now.
anywhere else.
Like other Pakistani ex-generals and ex-admirals.
Who's a bigger killer, Kasab or Modi?
I am asking. Now, will you stop giving background music, Omar Altaf? Adding the comedy element to my program.
No,
now
you
listen
need
to
to
me.
answer me.
Sushant Sareen is speaking.
You need to
Sushant
answer
Sareen
me.
is speaking to Mohammad Siddiq Mirza. Mohammad Siddiq
Whatever.
Mirza was Kasab a Pakistani?
Yes.
Was Kasab a Pakistani?
Frankly, it gives me, it pains me to speak to any Pakistani today because frankly, I think we insult the memories of the martyrs of 26/11 by calling these jokers on your show, because look at the kind of denial and look at the kind of obfuscation these people are doing. Right? No civilized country, no civilized man will do something like this. They would have been shamefaced with what has happened on 26/11, 10 years back, and the way the justice system has been used to actually protect the killers, not punish them. So frankly, I find it distasteful to be associating with these fellows today. But my problem is not so much with these guys, because they will do what they will do, and I know it for the last 70 years, that's what they've been doing. My problem is that on the day that we are celebrating or we are commemorating the martyrs of 26/11, we have a government which claims to be a nationalist government and does the kind of stupidity which they have done in Qatar. That is my problem. The Bappi Jappi diplomacy which these people are doing today, and the fact that in Kashmir you have somebody like a Shri Ravi Shankar going and taking a Norwegian fellow. Don't we learn from our history? Our Prime Minister says we will get even with them. When? In the next century, in the century after that, after a millennium, when? I want to know what prompts the Prime Minister of this country to promise the world and not deliver on this. So let's be fair to the Pakistanis, the devils that they are, that when the terrorism hit them, they took out, as Gaurav Arya is saying, they took out their planes, they took out their tanks, they took out their artillery, they used overwhelming force against those terrorists. What did we do? We have been acting as supplicants, we have been acting as applicants, we have been trying to get these people to even at least admit that that terrorist came from them. So I have a problem with my country, I have a problem with my government, I have a problem with my security forces and the way we have conducted ourselves.
Yes. If I can just come in, and my question is to the Pakistani here.
Yeah, go on.
My Pakistani friend here on the screen. Sir, please tell me a yes or no question. Is Ajmal Kasab a Pakistani? Yes or no? Was he a Pakistani citizen? Yes or no?
No. No.
Last week your press said he's an Indian.
We say no.
Sir, which press are you talking about? What? Sir, please don't lie.
Indian media.
What Indian media?
Which Indian media? Name it.
We have seen the films here.
No, here, there. Which Indian media?
Nobody.
I will tell you the name of the Pakistani channel who took the camera to Kasab's house. That is Jio TV. Jio TV took the camera to Kasab's house. आप Indian channel कह रहे नाम लीजिए ना Indian channel का. Which Indian press?
You have disowned Kulbhushan Yadav.
Arey, Kulbhushan Yadav is not a media person. Please, you are so confused. You said Indian media said. Which Indian media?
He's a terrorist. He's a terrorist.
Sir, please tell me. You said Indian media. Which Indian newspaper or news channel said it? Please name. I am naming Jio TV.
No.
I could not read what was there.
You could not read. Then
which is true for most Pakistanis. that you don't read or can't read.
No. I want to ask this. I want to ask. There's no Hindi press, English press which has ever said that Kasab was an Indian, so don't talk rubbish and don't be a liar to this extent, Abid Rao, just to cover up your own inadequacies.
Even if he was Pakistani, he's been hanged.
What do you mean, even if he was Pakistani?
You have tried him.
Ask me.
You didn't give him enough.
No, was he a Pakistani? What do you mean, even if he was a Pakistani?
I want to come in here.
And one more thing, Gaurav, one more thing. I want to ask the lawyer there, Mohammed Siddiq Mirza. Mr. Mirza, can you hear me? Can you tell Abid Rao to just give you a moment to opportunity to speak? Abid Rao thinks that you can't answer, so he's doing covering fire on your behalf. Can you please tell him gently to your right to let you answer a couple of questions, please? Can you just tell him, because he's not letting you speak?
Arnab?
No, you first. I know my name, sir. Please first tell Abid Rao to let you speak. Kindly.
No. He's not stopping me, but I'm listening to.
Okay, then here's my question for you, sir. Here's my question.
Kindly,
here's my question to you. Please take the question, sir. Please take the question.
Please.
The foreign minister of Pakistan said in 2017 that Hafiz Saeed and the Lashkar-e-Toiba are a big liability and they are terrorists. We should not protect them. Today, your union minister, what's his name? That Fayaz fellow, right?
Yes.
The information minister, shared the stage with the same person who has been described previously by your foreign minister as a liability and a terrorist. Therefore, by your own definition, you are acknowledging and supporting and sharing the stage with terrorists. Not just this, Khwaja Asif, during an international security conference in Munich, in Germany, had said that Hafiz Saeed is a very dangerous and serious threat to Pakistani society because he's a terrorist. Now, when your defense minister and your foreign minister have described Hafiz Saeed as a terrorist, how can your information minister acknowledge the terrorist, share the stage and defend him and say the Lashkar-e-Toiba had no role? Please tell me, give me factual replies to these two questions. My entire point is, sir, let me tell you one thing. This is, by the way, what I have on air. I am now running some pictures. By the way, viewers, see, this is the Geo News report, which went to the route of where Kasab was from. These are the pictures from the Geo News report. Geo TV reported it was aired on 8th December 2008. 8th December 2008, which went and proved that Kasab was a Pakistani. I want to ask you, झूठ पे झूठ पे झूठ पे झूठ पे झूठ, झूठ पे झूठ, झूठ पे झूठ, खुली झूठ. आप लोग कभी सोचते हैं आप क्या कहते हैं, आप क्या कर रहे हैं? और जो सवाल इन्होंने पूछा कि आपके आगे वाले नस्लें क्या कहेंगे आपके बारे में. This is now the subject of debate. Mr. Mirza, give me a factual reply to any of these questions. Give me a factual reply. Give me a factual reply. A factual reply.
Let's first of
all. And Ujjwal Nikam,
welcome
on the debate.
Let me explain it. Let me first explain is Khwaja Asif is no more our foreign
so
minister.
he's no more your foreign
Due
minister.
to his-
So he lied when he said that. Was he your foreign minister?
Why he's no more
Was he your
foreign
foreign minister?
Because he
was he a
he
foreign
had
minister?
told- he had
Was he a
told
foreign
your line.
minister?
He
Was he
had
a foreign
told the
minister?
Indian
Was he a
line.
foreign minister?
Therefore,
I ask you, was he a foreign minister? Was he a foreign minister?
Sometime he was foreign.
Was he a foreign minister? When he said that Hafiz Saeed is a danger
Yes,
to
he
us?
was.
And
For
did
a
he
short
acknowledge?
period, he was
did
a
he
foreign
acknowledge?
minister.
Did he acknowledge? Did he acknowledge your role?
He wanted to please you, please India.
And what about
So
Durrani?
Therefore, he made
when
such a
Durrani
blunt
said,
statement.
When Durrani said he was your national security advisor.
Let's come forward.
When Durrani said that, he said that I have to admit it, that the 26/11 terrorist attack was carried out by a terrorist group in Pakistan in what is a classic trans-border terrorist event. Tell me, Muhammad Ali Durrani, your own national security advisor, was he lying then? Was he lying? Ujjwal Nigam is on the debate. Ujjwal Nigam is one of the prosecutors in 26/11 case. And on the other side today, Mohammad Siddiq Mirza. Was Durrani lying? Your defense minister is lying. Your national security advisor is lying. Nawaz Sharif is lying. Nawaz Sharif said, you carried out 26/11. Nawaz Sharif is lying.
What
Right?
did Nawaz Sharif do about it?
Nawaz Sharif is lying.
You think he was not
And this own man sitting to your right, look at him. That own man sitting to your right, Abid Rao, when he said 26/11 was carried out by Pakistanis and this is what we should not allow in our country, was Abid Rao lying? Was he lying then or was he lying now?
Future, forget the past.
Ask him, sitting to your right. Ask him. Look to your right and ask him.
Let's talk about
Look
the
to
future.
I will not forget the past. What do you mean forget the past? Look to your right and ask that man whether he forgets the past. He said that we helped carry out a terrorist attack and future generations will not forgive us. Was he lying?
Let's have a good relation.
What good relations? We'll have good relations after you sort you out. Good relations. G.D. Bakshi now talking of good relations. G.D. Bakshi? Now he doesn't want to answer my questions. He's looking down. He does not know what to say.
Arnab,
now he says, I want to have good relations.
The only time that
2
we
minutes
had
back he was
good
commenting on my tone.
Was in the 10 years after 1971, when this country was licking its wounds that it had brought upon itself. My humble appeal to the Pakistani interlocutors is, please don't push other people to an extent that it causes you grievous harm. I'm telling you very calmly, very quietly, without shouting.
Thank you very much.
Aren't you doing it? Aren't you
push
doing it? Sending Kulbhushan, sending this guys
to an extent. To an extent.
Supporting them with arms and money. These Balochistan.
Abid Rao, you're speaking again. 1 minute. Abid Rao, 1 minute. Abid Rao, 1 minute. Abid Rao, I'll tell you now. Now I'll have to expose you. Let me tell you one thing, Abid Rao. Abid Rao came with me on another channel, right, which I had founded and edited for 10 years. And on the 10th of April 2015, Abid Rao accepted that the whole problem is from Pakistan. This same man, today he has become spineless. He came to my program and he said the whole problem originates in Pakistan, Arnab. We have a big problem in Pakistan.
I never said this.
You never said it. I'll tell you your quote.
Arnab, you are making wrong statements.
Okay, viewers, I'll tell you. On another channel, after Lakhvi was walking free on bail, I'll even tell you, Gaurav Arya, जिस दिन लखवी को बेल मिली थी 10 अप्रैल 2015 को, उस समय आबिद राव की पोजीशन अलग थी. उन्होंने कहा था, he has said to me, he admitted.
I told you.
He admitted. No, I remember. Let me tell you what you told me because I have a memory better than yours. I'm not a Pakistani. Listen to me. He said that the issue was in Pakistan. He said to me, and I quote, we have a big problem in our legal system in Pakistan, but I can tell you, it is not in the judiciary level. The whole problem in Pakistan is that we don't allow the investigation to take place. Ujjwal Nigam, he said that. Our whole problem is at the investigation level. Abid Rao is on the program. No, Abid Rao is on the program. Abid Rao is on the program. I'm asking Abid Rao. I'm quoting Abid Rao right now. Did he say that or not? He said we do not allow the investigation to happen. The problem is in the Pakistani investigation system. These were your words, Abid Rao. These were your words.
Oh, you are being very selective. And you are choosing lines from the whole statement.
Selective.
Now be fair.
Just because the military government has taken over and you've lost your spine. A military government has taken over. You've lost your spine.
There is nothing of the sort.
Don't tell me.
I am very independent. My spine
Independent?
is still intact.
Ujjwal Nigam?
And don't make these allegations.
I'm not making allegation. I've just quoted you, and now I can see that you can't
with
speak.
a very reasonable heart.
I am quoting you, sir. I'm quoting you. I'm quoting you. You are ashamed to acknowledge this is what you said.
Because
you are ashamed to acknowledge this is what you said.
Because
you people, this is a classic Pakistani example. This is how Pakistanis behave. What they say yesterday, they forget tomorrow.
Your program becomes a fish market.
No, I'm telling you.
Instead of the argument.
No, Abid Rao, this is the Pakistani mindset. You refuse to accept the fact that we had 90,000 of your soldiers. We gave it back to you when they were begging and licking our boots. And now you refuse to acknowledge that. But like you refuse to acknowledge what you said in the context of 26.
What happened to Indira Gandhi? She was shot dead by Sikh guard.
Now listen, now come back to the issue. Come back to the issue.
Because
come back to the issue.
Now it is Mr. Modi's
time. Collect yourself. Collect yourself. Don't debate with me on 2611, sir. Don't debate with me on 2611 now on the debate. I have two sides, and I have great pleasure in welcoming. I have great
system.
We have two lawyers on both sides.
You have allowed Sikh corridor to Kartarpura. You are not allowing that to the Kashmiris. You are shooting them because they are weak. But wait for a day.
You forgot what Afridi said? What did Afridi say? Kashmir bhul
Wait
jao.
for a day.
अरे आप दो अपने सिंध मेंटेन नहीं कर पाते कश्मीर like a broken record.
It's about Kashmir.
Like a broken record. Kashmir is hate you.
No, it is not a broken record.
Your entire foreign policy जो 20 करोड़ का मुल्क है उसकी इंटायर फॉरेन पॉलिसी एक लफ्ज में सीमित है और वो वर्ड है कश्मीर। आपने कश्मीर के चक्कर में अपने मुल्क में आग लगा दी। खुद आपके पास पैसा नहीं रहा, सारा पैसा आपने कश्मीर में डाल दिया। वहां पे जिहाद, सलाफी, वहाबी आइडियोलॉजी फैला दी, वहां पे टेररिज्म फैलाई और वो लोग आपके बच्चों को मार रहे हैं। अभी तक ना अकल आई ना शर्म। आई एम वेरी सरप्राइज्ड सर। Allow me to speak please sir, with your kind permission I would like to say that you have burnt your entire country because of Kashmir. Punjabis don't have access to healthcare, they come to India. Sindhis come to India. Balochis come to India. People from your so-called Azad Kashmir, actually Pakistan occupied Kashmir, come to India. सबको हम लोग वीजा देते हैं, आपके पास इतने पैसे नहीं है कि एक ढंग का अस्पताल खोल लें, क्योंकि आपके सारे पैसे जिहाद में दे दिए।
And now I'd like to welcome the two lawyers on both sides, and by the way, I have with me Ujjwal Nigam and Raja Rizwan Abbasi, and I have often believed that we should carry out classes of law for Pakistanis, one because it's a lawless state, and secondly because the lawyers are so poorly equipped with the law. Whenever an Indian lawyer faces off with a Pakistani lawyer, within the first 5 minutes the Pakistani lawyer is shown their place, not because they don't have an effective constitution, because the understanding of law is pretty shallow. Raja Rizwan Abbasi is the lawyer for the terrorist Zakir Rahman Lakhvi. And as everyone knows, Ujjwal Nigam is the highly celebrated special public prosecutor in the 2611 case, many other cases. Today, Ujjwal Nigam, we've actually seen the Pakistani government celebrate 2611. You've just come from an event in Mumbai where we commemorated the event. We were broadcasting it on television. But the Pakistanis celebrated it. The Pakistani government nominated its central minister to share the stage with a terrorist. And they actually commemorated the event. As someone who has fought this case and presented proof upon proof to the Pakistanis, what would you say to Zakir Rahman Lakhvi's lawyer who is joining us from Islamabad? Mr. Abbasi is his name.
First of all, I want to tell you that I am loyal counsel of innocent Zakir Rahman Lakhvi, who has been entangled by your because of your fallacious allegations on the basis of so-called dossiers which do not contain an iota of evidence.
Right. I know your prepared speech. Now, Ujjwal Nigam would like to say something to you, sir.
Arnab, let me first condemn in the strongest possible term the statement made by the senior minister of the Pakistan, that is the minister of the broadcast minister of the Pakistan government, saying that Ajmal Kasab is not a Pakistan national. He was a resident of UP Uttar Pradesh. Secondly, his statement made that the terror attack of 26 November was an entire plot by the Indian security agency. And thirdly, Hafiz Saeed is totally innocent. I am really shocked because earlier the Pakistan government has officially made an announcement Yes, Ajmal Kasab is our national. And now that minister has taken U-turn, that clearly shows the present policy of the Pakistan government. Number one. Number two, my friend Mr. Rizwan has now said that there is no iota of evidence against Zakir Rahman Lakhvi, who was an operational commander of Lashkar-e-Toiba, that is Jamaat-ud-Dawa. Mr. Rizwan, you are a lawyer, I am a lawyer. We will have a peaceful dialogue. Now, I would like to give three sets of evidence. Firstly, the Ajmal Kasab has given judicial confession before Indian magistrate. Your judicial commission visited Mumbai and cross-examined the magistrate. Second evidence, we have retrieved the data from the GPS instrument which was destroyed by the 10 attacker, and FBI had found that there were waypoints from Karachi to Mumbai and back Mumbai to Karachi. This is a circumstantial evidence to show that the route of the attack was in Pakistan. And therefore, we have sent the entire evidence, which is the evidence in respect of the over-attack committed by the 10 attackers in persons of the criminal conspiracy hatched on the soil of the Pakistan. I had been to Islamabad. I had a long discussion. I was a member of the Indian official delegation. Myself and three Indian senior officials had a dialogue with the Pakistani Home Minister.
Let him complete.
Just listen, my friend, don't disturb. This is a debate between two lawyers. Yes, Mr. Rizwan will come. Rizwan is a learned lawyer. I respect him. Rizwan will reply. Then we have pointed out to the Pakistani authorities that, look, the criminal conspiracy was hatched on your soil. So you had to collect the evidence pertaining to the criminal conspiracy. We have given the evidence pertaining to the overtake committed in pursuit of the criminal cause. This is a light, thin distinction. Perhaps the other panelists may not understand the problem, but you are a lawyer, you will understand and appreciate. So we told them very categorically that, look, you have to collect it. What type of evidence you have collected? Public prosecutor of Pakistan government has fairly admitted, Mr. Nika.
2 minutes on the debate, he must reply now.
But we'll collect it and we'll present report.
He must reply now.
After returning back, he was assassinated. What is his reason? Secondly, thirdly, we have taken the evidence of David Headley.
Now let him reply. I give you some time to reply factually. More than denials tonight. I expect a factual response from Mr. Abbas.
Let me complete it. Let me answer. So far as confession of Ajmal Kasab is concerned, when you say that Ajmal Kasab, when you claim or felicitously claim that Ajmal Kasab was Pakistani, then why his statement under section 164 of Indian Criminal Procedure Code was recorded in Hindi language?
No, I have a counter for you. I have a counter for you. Mr. Abbasi, I have a counter for you. Mr. Abbasi, I have a counter for you. No, I have a counter for you. In May, I have to respond. I can't let it go unrebutted. In May 2012, sir, in May 2012, during the Home Secretary talks, the Pakistani Interior Secretary accepted that Kasab was a Pakistani. It has been recorded in the joint statement of both sides.
I will answer.
Sir, it has been recorded in the joint statement of both sides that Kasab was a Pakistani, and Pakistan said we will bring all the perpetrators to justice expeditiously. If the perpetrators were not Pakistani, why was that recorded in the joint statement?
You do not understand all this, whatever has been stated by...
I understand it well, sir.
So let me answer. You are legally illiterate.
Sir, you are legally ignorant. You are a legal ignoramus. Let me tell you, the Home Secretary level talks between May 2012 recorded clearly that the perpetrators were Pakistani. Yes or no? You tell me. No, you tell me, Mr. Abbasi, Lakhvi's lawyer on the program. Tell me, Mr. Lakhvi's lawyer, did the Pakistani government accept that the perpetrators were Pakistani? Yes or no? Yes or no? Did the Pakistani government accept that the perpetrators were Pakistani? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Who is claiming
yes or no?
Pakistan?
Sir, yes or no?
Anything to
Sir, yes or no? General Sinha is on the debate. General Sinha has not spoken. Did they accept that they were Pakistani? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no, sir?
Mr.
Arnab, till now, Pakistan was living in the cloud of denial mode. They thought that they will get away with all the crime and the terror that perpetuated in Mumbai. But I am shocked that the Minister of Imran Khan government shares
Let me answer this question, please.
With
let me complete my intention. So
I will only ask you, did the, okay, Mr. Abbasi, Mr. Abbasi, I'll take this another time. Go back and find out whether the Pakistani government accepted in May 2012 in the joint statement that the perpetrators were Pakistani. I am glad that I have been able to bring up some old recollections for these people on the Pakistani side. Remember, we have a long memory and we won't forgive, we won't forget, and we will punish you harder. Thank you very much. On the other side, the political debates on the debate tonight.